You might expect that we're good for the environment. We're taking garbage, we're turning it into fuel. It sounds good, but to put a number on that, our process is up to a 92% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions as compared to gasoline. And that's especially important because the transportation sector, as you know, Dianne, is the single biggest source of greenhouse gas emissions in developed countries, developed economies, rather. And Ontario is no exception to that. And so we can take that single biggest source of greenhouse gas emissions and we can reduce it by up to 92%. So our technology is one of the few ways that our society currently has to really move the needle on climate change from a technology standpoint.
That sounds exciting. Although I always worry when somebody says a number to me and say up to. So is there a realistic or average number that gives us a sense of?
Yeah, maybe a range. So the key variable there is where we're getting our electricity from. So if we're getting our electricity from, say, a typical North American grid, which is a mix of electricity, right? Like it might be generated by solar, or it might be generated by natural gas, or if you're in the States, it might be generated by coal. The average of all of that, if we're getting our electricity from the grid, then it would be about a 73% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. On the other hand, at the other end of the spectrum, if we're generating our electricity ourselves from waste biomass, which is ultimately the plan for, then we're a 92% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions.